Need a big bounce back dub. They're taking an L. Our other franchise that we're in. Tough game that we had. Didn't play our best. But we're going to get after it in this game. Bounce back with the dub in this league.
Came up to me today and she goes, "Miss Caroline, did you smooth your hair out?" And I was like, "Well, I straightened it and got a haircut. Do you like it?" And she's like, "Yeah."
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man up, deal with the hands. Thought it could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Flammable, sure shot. I got all the intangibles. Need to leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition, I'm like an animal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh deal with the hands. Thought they could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash. They slept on the team, now they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. Putting the Jets, the coast regret it, letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic.
Alright, big time bounce back. Bounce back dub. Here we go. 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 Let's get it. What do you say now? Oh, bro. Let's go.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock
Come on, let's go.
Miami. The excitement brewing here in South
Let's
Florida.
go.
A moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Fall is in the air and the NFL. .25-yard line.
Okay, here we go.
Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves.
There we go.
Cut
it up!
He stopped immediately there. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Make a play, guys. Make a play.
On third down, it's Stick. And that will be incomplete.
Get out of here, bro.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Devontae, I see you, bro. You said you want to get some more touches. I see you, man. I see you. So I got you here. I got you here, man. Don't worry. I got you here.
Here's Rosen. And that pass is going to be intercepted by the all-pro DB Desmond King. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
I had the other dude wide open.
That time. Well, not a good omen there.
Stop being a one read. Stop being one read dimensional guy. Come on.
In his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school.
Gosh, Matt, come on, man.
And move on.
Stick looking to throw on 1st and 10.
Pick! Bro.
Knocked away. It's incomplete.
Bro.
Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have.
Then you rode in
You have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Swat that out of here, bro.
He was trying to get that back to Allen, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. This is the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away.
All right, Bobby, make a play, Bobby.
I think you're right.
That was a good play. That was pace right there.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down. 1st and 10, Stick. Looking for Allen. He's got him
Come
on
on,
his
guys. We're in cover 3. That is our defense.
He goes. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down.
All right, Kinkle, what do you say?
Here's Stick on 1st and 10. And this is complete. It's Allen. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. A toss play, Gordon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the back.
I got him, coach!
A loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Bobby, that's you. It's your territory right there.
A shotgun throw for Stick. Now he'll escape to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
What?
Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. Stick looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Melvin Gordon, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Let's field it a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, gosh. It's O-line, man.
In there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. 80. Hey, Echo.
Now Rosen. It's complete to Drake. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 3rd down, Rosen.
Bro, what kind of fucking game is this? What the fuck?
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Good starting field position
Just like
for
the
him as they
fucking
come up
game we
1st
played
and
yesterday. Just fucking like it.
10. Now Gordon on 1st down. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Stick.
Let's
and
go.
He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad.
Let's go!
And his guys
Let's go!
at their own 44-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, the rookie from Delaware. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Come on,
So
man.
that
We
is
gotta
3
stop turning the
interceptions now
fucking
in this
ball,
first
really.
half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They'll throw on second down is Stick. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Charles Harris able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Ready?
Here's Stick, 3rd and long. Going deep here for Allen. And that's going to be intercepted by the Howard. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Hey, alert, alert. 52 is the mic right here over there, right? 52 is the mic. Switch. Go. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52 is the mic. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Faking the give to Drake. Now Rosen. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
First foray into the red zone for Miami. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Running from the shotgun with Drake. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
52's the mic. Watch Mike.
On 2nd and a yard. Rosen. And they're going to get
Come on, man. Fucking block, you goddamn motherfuckers!
Joey Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Double dog. That's the way. New mic 52. Right 52. Hey, alert. No. Check that. We got mic 52 right here.
Play action here with Rosen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point piece of cake.
I like a game like this. Show us what we're made of. I like this. I like a game like this. I like a game like this. I like a game like this. I like it.
The Charger drive about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the pistol, they run with Gordon. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Stick from the gun. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now a play fake here on first down.
Touchdown! Stop!
Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A big play there by Gordon. Give him 69 yards on the ground. So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring him.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and sing kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he? Big-time openings for him. Gets him all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can pound it in.
This is Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Back at the 5-yard line now. Second and goal.
Hey, Charlie. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Now stick. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Good fucking
And
shit. Good fucking shit.
So
Good shit.
No gain on the last attempt. Here they get him behind the line. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on fourth down?
Well, we have a change of plans now is what we have, because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on fourth down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now Rosen on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, this game is, of course, part of the NFL 100 series, and the historical significance here goes back to that 1981 AFC divisional round game, dubbed the Epic in Miami. Others called it the game that no one. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
He's killing us right now.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. On the return, it's King. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Now we'll get our first update of the afternoon from the Meadowlands. The Redskins have scored yet again. They've really opened that one up. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here.
Hey, exit.
Stick back to pass. This is caught by Williams.
That was really the same fucking
A really
animation
good
that
pickup
happened
of
there.
28 yards.
That shit right there.
A 28-yard gain. And the Chargers first down.
8, read.
On first down, it's Gordon. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
I like it.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Hey, Delta. Hey, check right. Watch it, you guys. Yo, you don't want nothing. Give me, pick up the ball. Mike, 5-5.
Let's play that.
They'll throw now on the final play to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Of course, there's 1 second left.
Intended for Mike Williams. Incomplete.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Badgley's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Badgley now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hey, Foxtrot.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 31's the mic. Watch the slide.
Now Rosen looking to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
31's the mic.
Let him know. Let him know.
They go play action. It's Rosen. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
Defense,
we
got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Here we go, D. Anxious.
From the 22, Stick. Caught by Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
60 Pittsburgh. Bravo. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check nine.
They'll run on first down. Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Hey, echo. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike, I got it.
Throwing on second and 14. Stick. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jerome Baker. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Right back to Drake. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Hey, 4 down.
On 3rd down, Drake. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Kenyon Drake, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision.
It works.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
The moonlight starts shining.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being...
There goes Melvin Gordon. 30, 10, touchdown, LA. Melvin Gordon. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead.
Out here showboating after getting a fucking play like that. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. You fucking piece of shit.
Rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he'll get it up.
That's how we want to play. That's how we can play. If that's how we're going to play. We can play it like that. We can play it like that. Absolutely fine. Let's play. Let's play it like that then. We want to showboat when we get lucky as fuck like that. That's fine. That's fine. We can do that. We can do that.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, Kenyon Drake, he was kind of underutilized last year when Adam Gase was head coach, only 7 starts. But now he's going to get a chance under new head coach Brian Flores to really showcase his talent. He certainly flashed his diverse playmaking abilities a season ago. 9 touchdowns, 5 through the air, and 4 on the ground.
Monday. Hey, Haywood.
On first down, it's Rosen. And he finds Parker here, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
He's running.
Melvin Ingram able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
We are just getting killed out there right now.
Hey, Alpha.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen.
How's that not pass interference, man? He was getting bumped out there.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Miami.
You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. I hope you fucking know that right now. You're a fucking idiot for doing that shit.
National Football League on EA Sports. The Charger drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Okay, he should not be able to fucking throw that right there. No way in hell that throw should be able to get in there. Play the fucking zone, you goddamn fuckers.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10.
Oh my gosh.
Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
18 Gators. Get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Now on 2nd and 13. Stick. Allen's got it complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2nd down, here's an option right. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And on this play, the
big fucking play here, guys. Come on.
Defensive end,
big play
and he was
here.
totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon.
What is that? What is that?
For a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon. His third touchdown of the game. His 8th on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Rosen now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rosen. And this is Parker, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup. Rosen now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here.
Go.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Pressure comes and down.
The amount of
goes
times
Rosen.
I'm getting sacked
Melvin
today.
Ingram getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Could you motherfuckers fucking block?
This is difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Rosen will throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Me. Alert.
To throw is Rosen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Melvin Ingram in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They're going on 4th down. Rosen eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, the rookie from Delaware. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Another try after the first down sack. Rosen flush to his right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And throw right side complete to Parker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, it's Rosen. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Hey, my 7.
Here we go, here we go. No.
Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. He'll find Parker again, complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Hey, alert.
Rosen on 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And he's got his tight end Gesicki in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be 1 kneel and then handshakes.
It's okay. It's all right.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for our visitors, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold,